Okay, thank you everybody. Thank you for joining us. My name is Victoria Shaw and I'm the Director of Marketing with ALICE Training Institute. And today we're going to talk about how to properly engage families and community members in your safety protocols at school. So let me get this started really quick. My mouse on the slide. Here we go. So by the end of the presentation today, I want to help the group understand a little bit better about how to share information with family and community members. Based on the polling results that we got today, a vast majority of the attendees who participated have not actually had a family night yet. So hopefully this will be valuable information to help you guys as you move forward and conduct family nights and share information with your family and community members. So in this presentation, we're going to work on identifying the pros of involving communities and family members in your safety protocols at your school district. We're going to talk about how to get ahead on some of the questions that you're going to face when you bring this information out to the community. And then we're going to talk about some of the resources that are available from the ALICE Training Institute. In particular, we have launched a new family and community awareness program that is now available, and so we'll be going into details about that. So to begin, it is of critical importance to make sure that your parents, guardians, family members, and community members understand what you're doing for safety protocols at your school. These are your most engaged stakeholders for school safety. Everybody wants to make sure that their children are safe at school. So it is important to make sure that parents are understanding and informed on what you are doing with your safety protocols. Understand that if you have informed parents who know what's going on, if they believe that you are being transparent about the safety protocols at your school district and that you're acting in good faith to provide safety to their children, you can create engaged advocates for your efforts in safety at the school. If you give people more information, they'll feel more buy-in to it themselves and hopefully create a more welcomed community to what you're doing rather than pushback and disinformation. And like I mentioned on the objectives that we're going to talk about today, ALICE offers some resources that makes this information accessible to everyone. We've created a new awareness program through the blended model that can actually help you inform your parents through an online component so they can access the information anywhere where the internet is rather than having to come to an in-person meeting or read through a letter sent home. So it gives you more ability to communicate with these parents. So it is critical to make sure that everybody's on the same page and knows that you're taking safety seriously and that they're feeling that they're a transparent part of the process. So one of the ways you can do this, and we recommend that everybody has a family night when rolling out safety protocols. The family night should be before you actually start practicing and training the students so that parents have the opportunity to learn what you're asking students to do. In our family nights, when we introduce parents to the proactive response, we make sure that they understand what ALICE is, why ALICE is important, and why you've chosen ALICE to empower everyone in your school district with survival options. This allows parents to ask questions in person and understand why you've gone the direction that you've gone. This is also an opportunity at the parent or family and community night, an opportunity to explain to parents the protocols around rally points and reunification plans. We want to make sure that family members understand that if an event is to occur, they shouldn't necessarily just rush to the school. We have a plan for where reunification takes place and they should go to that location instead. You can also go over how you will communicate these things with the family members. So whatever mass notification systems you use, you can talk about that in the family night as well. And then it is also important to discuss how you will be training, drilling, and practicing your safety protocols within the school. They will have questions, especially about how this training is done for the students. And then you also want to make sure that you leave time for Q&A in your family night because parents will have questions and you need to be prepared to answer some of those questions. Now, fortunately, Alice does provide some resources to help you in answering those questions that you will likely face in a family and community night. Some of the resource materials are featured here on the slide. So we have a template invitation that goes out, so that would be an invitation you modify for your family night. And then we have FAQ materials that can help you articulate why Alice. Something that's really valuable is talking about age-appropriate training. Age-appropriate training means that you are training students to their age, ability, and developmental levels, so that parents understand and guardians understand that you're not training a high school student the same way that you're training a first grader. So this is your opportunity to articulate that there are differences in how you train each age group. You will also have resources like the parent letter, which is featured on the slide as well. This allows you to send out notification in letter format announcing when students will train, how you're training them, when the drills will take place. And it is of the utmost importance that you announce all of your drills in advance. Alice does not advocate unannounced drills. It is important to make sure that the purpose of drills and training are to empower and prepare, not scare people. If you run unannounced drills, it can create unnecessary fear, and it's not helpful and it could hurt your efforts in improving safety in your school district. So it is much better to be transparent out front, announce your drills, let people know, because these drills can be scary, and if they're unannounced, they're unnecessarily scary. So this is more about preparing people, helping them understand that they can survive, and we practice so that we will be better at responding if we ever face this type of event. So these resources are all available to Alice eLearning customers today, and we are adding more and expanding more opportunities to help with parent and family awareness. And the newest iteration of that is our Family and Community Awareness Program. This program is a digital program accessed on the internet, and each individual in the family and community can access this themselves. This has three component parts. The first component module talks about what Alice is. So this is a high-level overview of what the Alice strategies are and just what is being taught in the school. The second module goes into more detail about how the teachers are being trained. So this goes over the K-12 e-learning that teachers and staff members take in Alice schools so that they can see what the teachers are being taught and what the teachers are expected to do. And then it also starts explaining some of the training program that we have, the e-learning for the student side. We have a stop and do e-learning component for age-appropriate training with the students, so it features that as well. This helps parents and family members understand how students are being trained the Alice strategies. And then finally, the third component of the Family and Community Awareness Program is a Parent Resource Center. In there, the key piece is about talking and communicating with your children in an appropriate way about active shooter and violence prevention programs. So this has downloadable FAQ information, helping you talk to your children about this, because this is a tough topic to have to talk about. So this is meant to help give parents information on how to communicate effectively with their children, appropriate to each age group. And you can kind of see on the slide, it's broken down to the younger children, the preteen level, and the teen level. And all of these are available inside of the Family and Community Awareness Program. The way that this program works, since this is brand new, this is actually a public invitation link, so it's a little bit different from our other e-learning courses that we send out. This is a link that can either be embedded on the school district's website, or it could be emailed out to the school's email list, and it's a link unique to each school district, but it's an open registration. So when somebody clicks on the link and is interested in accessing the Family and Community Awareness Program, it will take them to this screen that's on the left of the slide where they will just create an account. And once they create an account, they have access to the entire Family and Community Awareness Program and all the resources within it. And from the school district perspective, On the LMS side, it's all accessible through the ALICE portal, and then the LMS administrator would be able to track the utilization of the link. So you'll be able to see how many people sign up to access the program. So all of that would be managed in the same ALICE admin portal that schools already have access to through the K-12 e-learning. Now, if you are interested in learning more about this family and community awareness program that is now available, you can contact us by giving us a call at our main number and selecting option 2, so 330-661-0106, option 2, or you can send us an email. If you would like more information, one of the options available is to do a live demo to see the entire family and community awareness program with one of our customer success managers, and they'll be able to go through it step by step so you can see the whole entire program. So those are options available to you if you are interested in learning more about that. But I would like to open up the floor to just any general questions that you might have, and we'll go from there.
Perfect. We do have a couple questions